I'm going to talk about occurring pattern. Let's look at weather warning. The weather warnings are for parts of Hanoi and Orangeville, Ontario. It's going to get some yellow advisory with some fog advisory with sunshine. Saturday, August 15th, 6:59 a.m. or 7 a.m. It's Eastern Standard Time to Saturday, August 15th, 10:34 a.m. or 10:35 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's some yellow advisory with some fog advisory. There's some locally dense fog will persist into early this morning before dissipating. So let's look at what caused the weather conditions currently. So there's some ridge in the east that will push the high pressure by the north, and the high pressure will block the thunderstorms from forming and it will decrease it. So same thing in the west, but it has stronger and more wider ridge. And it's in the middle. There's some low periods. So it's actually left of the rainstorm. No, in the west there's some trough in the west that will pull the moisture from the Gulf of Mexico all the way to southern Manitoba. So that's so there's also ridge in the trough in west that would cause different medication conditions in the West. So let's look at precipitation patterns starting from we're not doing 11 a.m. So let's look at 8 p.m. Okay, one click property. So 1020 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next tab, which is 8 p.m. August 16, 2026. So 1008 millibars of pressure. Let's look at next tab, which is 8 p.m. August 17th. So 1012 millibars of pressure. Let's look at next tab, which is 8 p.m. August 18th. So 1008, 1012 millibars of pressure, 1010 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next tab, which is August 19th. So 1012 millibars of pressure. Let's look at precipitation patterns starting from 2 p.m. This and things. So Sissaga, Brampton, Orange Newmarket was got some 0.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 5 p.m. So Orangeville, Brampton's gonna get some 0.15 millimeters of rainfall to the Newmarket. Let's look at 8 p.m. There's nothing else. 7 p.m. There's nothing else. 8 a.m. There's nothing else. 11 a.m. There is nothing else. 2 p.m. There is something. Sissaga, Brampton, Orangeville, Collingwood, Hanover, Petty, Beverly Hills, Oxford, those second got some 0.15 millimeters of rainfall. Scarborough, heaviest superfine light 0.15. Hamilton's going to be 6.5. Oco, heaviest 6.5 light is going to be 0.15. Nag, City, heaviest superfine light 0.15. Nag, and the next heaviest superfine light 0.15. Let's go to 5 p.m. There is something. Line said Obi, Wharton, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Ready, Georgia, Beverly, Peterborough, those is second got some 0.15 millimeters of rainfall. Sissaga, Brampton's going to get some 2.5. Scarborough, heaviest is going to be 12.5. Light is going to be 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. 6.5 actually. Niagara Falls is 2.5 millimeters. Hamilton is going to get some 24.5 millimeters of rainfall. The heaviest and locals, same number. Precipitation amount is Hamilton, so light is now equal 2.5 millimeters. Hobart 2.5 millimeters. Stoufel is going to be 6.25 millimeters. Newmarket Windsor is going to get some 0.15 millimeters. So let's look at onwards. It's going to be 0.15 millimeters. So let's look at 8 p.m. Line said OB, Palm Beach, Inland, Alala, Betty, Beverly, Georgia. Those are going to get some 0.15 millimeters of rainfall. So Hamilton's gonna get some 12.5 Oracle. The light is gonna be 6.5 heavy. It's gonna be top 5. Sinsaga is top of 5. Scarborough is gonna get some later on. So Stoufel is going to be 6.25, 12.5 millimeters. Oxford, super 5 millimeters. Oshawa, 6.95 millimeters. Coburg is gonna be 12.5 millimeters. Peterborough is going to be 6.95. Bravo 6.95 millimeters. Scarborough is going to get some. So 2.5, 6.95, 24, 31.5 millimeters of rainfall in Scarborough. Heaviest at night is going to be 12.5 and 80.75 millimeters of rainfall. Actually, 12.5. Let's go to Niagara Lake. Niagara Falls City is 0.225 millimeters. So let's go to the next tower, which is 11 p.m. There is something. So Scarborough's gonna get some 2.5, 6.95, 80.75 heaviest. Light is going to be 6.5. Ashwa 6.5. Uxway is gonna get some 0.25. 30 So Coburg is going to get some 2.5, 6.5. 80.25 in Coburg. Peterborough is going to get some 6.95. Bravo is going to get some 2.75 millimeters of rainfall in Bravo. Let's look at Ag City 0.25. Amateur 0.25. Oakland is going to be light 0.25. Heavy is going to be 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. Sucks it's 6.5. So let's look at next tower, which is and this something. Collingwood, Bobby, Sunny Beach, Sotheby, Midland, Betty, Bell, Georgia. 朋友在哪里边都是这个的个城市，不用方面的位置上面发的，路给来问你的山地。So Collingwood, Bombay, Sotheby, Midland, Betty, Babla, So Georgia, Oxford 都是这个的个城市，不用方面的位置上面发。Let's look at next tower, which is 2 p.m. This something. Collingwood, Peterborough, Coburg, Belvoir, Niagara City is going to get some 0.15 millimeters. So let's go to 5 p.m. Coburg, Peterborough, Belvoir, 0.25 millimeters, including Niagara City, plus Niagara Lake. Let's look at 8 p.m. Niagara City, Niagara Lake, Belvoir is going to get some 0.15 millimeters of rainfall. Let's look at 11 p.m. 0.25 millimeters in Niagara City. Let's go to 8 a.m. It's not because so we're gonna skip on to 11 p.m. There is something. So line said it will be white temperature in underwear. Palm Beach Inlet is going to be 0.25 millimeters. Then the beach South Bay is going to get some 2.5 millimeters. Let's go to 8 a.m. There is something. Scarborough, Sulphur, Lasua, Uxbridge, Olala, Palm Beach. Thunder Beach, no, it's going to be 2.5 millimeters. So that's for Palm Beach only. Thunder Beach, South Bay, Midland. Oakwood, Hamilton, Port Arthur, Nonamore is going to get some 0.25 millimeters. Coburg, Peterborough, Belfast is going to be 2.5 millimeters. So let's look at Niagara Falls City 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's look at 11 and this something. So Niagara Falls City parts 2 and Niagara Falls City parts 2 heaviest 2.5 like 0.15. Belfast is going to be 0.15 to the Collingwood. So let's look at Belleville 0.15 including Niagara City. So hope say 0.25 millimeters. Let's look at 5 p.m. Niagara City heaviest super fine lake is 0.15 including Niagara Lake. Belleville's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters, so including Scarborough. So let's look at 14 hours. Now Niagara City is gonna be 0.15 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Scarborough is going to be 0.15 millimeters, 117 hours. There's something, so there's nothing. So let's look at total precipitation. So let's look at total precipitation August 16th. So Collingwood, 1 millimeters water, 1 millimeters Hobbs is going to be 0.5 millimeters Sciences, 0.6 millimeters Heavyford, Falls 5.5 millimeters. Hamilton Oakland 623 millimeters Oakland, that's rainiest, dry is going to be 13 millimeters of rainfall. Brampton 10 millimeters snowfall, 30 millimeters Scarborough is going to be 31 millimeters. Ashford 37 millimeters. Oxford 3 millimeters. Beaver 1 millimeter. Coburg 393. Purple 27 So Belleville's going to get some 9 millimeters of rainfall. Georgia's going to be 1 millimeters ready, 2 millimeters Rebels, 3 millimeters Sutherland's going to get some 1 millimeters Bobby, 0.4 millimeters. So let's look at Hanover. It's going to get some 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. Let's look at New Markets, which was going to be 3 millimeters of rainfall. Okay. So Oku light swap millimeters. So let's look at next tower, which is let's go to next tower, which is 24 hours after that. 8 p.m. August the 17th. So Ashwa 4 millimeters hookfish, 1 millimeters feedable, 1 millimeters cobra, 4 millimeters valve, 30 millimeters sodomies, 1 millimeters wobbies, gonna get some 1 millimeters. So it lasts 1 millimeters. Sodomies gonna get some 0.7. Varton's gonna be 0.5. Borodzin's gonna be 0.7. Nano is gonna be 0.6. Carnival's 2 millimeters. Rag Fawcett is gonna get some 2 millimeters. That's the lightest. Heavy is gonna be 1 millimeter. Rag on the lake is gonna be 0.6 millimeters. So copper is gonna be light is gonna be 2 millimeters. Heaviest 2 millimeters. Light is 0.3. So the 0.6 Raptors is going to be 0.5 millimeters. Bad. He's gonna get some 0. It is 1 millimeters. So Alala is gonna be 0.3 millimeters every far. Let's go to Saga. Let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. August 18th. So light said it's gonna be 0.3. So let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. August the 19th. So for time 1 millimeters, oopsie, 0.8 light says 0.8 millimeters, everywhere I found 6.5 millimeters, 2 millimeters, and also 3 millimeters, 3 millimeters, 2 millimeters, cobalt, 4 millimeters, marble, 3 millimeters. So today I have 2 millimeters, there's 1 millimeters, ready, 3 millimeters on the last 3 millimeters. So that means going to get some 7 millimeters, Bobby, 3 millimeters, that means going to get some 6 millimeters, and then going to get some 5 millimeters, 6 millimeters, so it's actually 5 millimeters. So let's look at Scarborough. Heavy is going to be 3 millimeters, light is going to be 1 millimeters of rainfall. Saga 0.9 millimeters down. It's going to get some 0.7 millimeters, which is going to get some 0.6 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Snowfall. Snowfall is going to be 1 millimeters of rainfall. Hamilton 0.7 below. Go 0. To 0.7, heavy is going to be 0.7 heavy is going to be Oko, the light 0.3 millimeters, 6 millimeters of rainfall per ounce. It's going to be 1 millimeters hotter, 1 millimeters colder, 1 millimeters. So let's look at air temperature patterns. So let's look at 3 p.m. August the 15th. So water 26, water 26, hotter is 26, color 24, Bombi is 26, Sotheby is 26, and last going to be 26. Thunder Bay is going to be 25 everywhere there first, 25.5 Fableton, Oakland, 20 degrees, warmer, coldest, warmest 22, Friday 23, Silver 23, Cabo is going to be 22, Toronto 22, the market 24, Orange 25, Oaks 24, Oshawa 22, Peterborough 23, Coburg 21, Belleville 23, 5 degrees, 20 is going to get some 24 degrees, Bablaza is going to get some 25 degrees, Reddy is going to get some 25 degrees, and the last going to get some 24 degrees. Hope's is going to get some 22 degrees, so Lions is going to get some 23 degrees, so let's look at next tower, which is 70, August the 16th, still put on the 19th, out was 18. Watch at 18 degrees, Holmes is going to get some 19 degrees, Lions is going to be 19, Collingwood 16 degrees, Wambi is 18 degrees, Sotheby is 18 degrees, Tottenham is 18 degrees, and last going to get some 70 degrees. Everybody have positive 5 degrees. Abbottino goes 90 degrees. That's the warmest. Coldest, warmest. The 90 degrees Martin, 80 degrees Tofu, 70 degrees Scarborough, 80 degrees Toronto, 80 degrees, 90 degrees Newmarket, also 70 degrees Hooksway, 60 degrees Harshaw, 80 degrees Speedway, 60 degrees Colby, 90 degrees Marble, 70 degrees Georgia, it's gonna get some 80 degrees. Pat Finley ISO's gonna be 70 degrees, and he's gonna get some 70 degrees. On the last, gonna get some 70 degrees. So let's look at Vartan, 80 degrees. So let's go to the next tower, which is E3 p.m. This and thing. Port Elton 25 degrees, Hanover 26, Collingwood 23 degrees, Palm Beach 25 degrees, 24, Salami 25, Inlet 26, Thunder Beach going to be 23 degrees, 22 for 23 degrees, everywhere else 24. Hamilton Oakland 20 degrees, Oakland 30 degrees, Brighton 22, Stowe 21, Scarborough 30 degrees, Arnold 20. Newmarket 22, Huntington 23, Uxbridge 21, Ashford 22, Peterborough 25, Goulburn 22, Belfast 26, 22, 23.5, 22.5, Babylon's 22, Betty 22, Alalas gonna get some 24 degrees. So let's go to Wartown 25 degrees. Hobie going to get some 24, Lions 23, Lions gonna be 23 degrees. So let's go to next stop. It is 70 this and thing. So Boyle 20 degrees, Hanwes 90 degrees, Warton 90 degrees, Einstein 90 degrees, Hobson 90, 20 degrees, Hamilton Airforce 20.5 degrees, Hamilton Local 20 degrees, Hoco 20 degrees, Bradford 20 degrees, Topher 20 degrees, Carver 20 degrees, Arnold 20 degrees, Newmarket, Orangewood 20 degrees, Uxbridge 20 degrees, Oshawa 20 degrees, Peterborough 90 degrees, Coburg is 20 degrees, Melbourne 90 degrees, Jodidias 21 degrees. Beverly Hills is gonna get some 20 degrees. Maddie's gonna be 20 degrees. On the last 20 degrees. Salome's 20 degrees. And last 20 degrees. Palm Beach 20 degrees. Thunder Beach going to get some 20 degrees. Oh, go London. Let's go to Collingwood 20 degrees. So let's go to next tower, which is 3 p.m. August the 13th. So Brighton 25, 4 hours 22. Hanover 24 degrees, Collingwood 21, Palm Beach 21, Southern Beach 22, Thunder Beach 20 degrees, Everywhere Airforce 26 degrees, Hamilton Oakville 26, Oakville 26, Brighton 27, Stowe 26, Scarborough 26, Toronto 26, Newmarket also 24 degrees. 24 degrees in Uxbridge, Oshawa 25, Peterborough 25, Coburg 25, Balboa 26, Jordania's gonna get some 23 degrees. Babylon's 23. Betty's gonna get some 23 degrees. Alala's gonna get some 24 degrees. And last gonna get some 24 degrees. So let's go. That's 23. Homes is gonna be 22 degrees. Lights is 23 degrees. So let's look at next tab, which is 70 August the 18th. So, boy, on the 90 degrees. Otherwise, 80 degrees. Collingwood. Brighton is 70 degrees, Hoops 80 degrees, Lights is gonna be 90 degrees, Collingwood 60 degrees, Wappy is gonna get us 90 degrees, Alabama is gonna get some 90 degrees, Alabama is gonna get some 20 degrees, and Lance gonna get some 70 degrees. Everywhere there for 80.5 degrees, Hamilton Oakville 70 degrees, Oakville 70 degrees, Brampton 60 degrees, Telford 50 degrees, Scarborough 60 degrees, Toronto 70 degrees, Newmarket also 40 degrees, Uxbridge 40 degrees, Oshawa 70 degrees, Peterborough 60 degrees, Coburg 80 degrees, Melbourne 60 degrees, Georgia 80 degrees, Ready 40 degrees, Marvelous and 60 degrees, Sunderland's going to get some 60 degrees, so Salami is going to be 20 degrees, Thunder is going to get some 90 degrees, Salami is 90 degrees, Miami is going to get some 80 degrees, and last is going to be 30 degrees, so let's look at next tower, which is 3 p.m. August 6th, 18th, March 626, 403, otherwise 34.5. Hopes is going to be 26 degrees, 25. Lights is going to be 24. Collingwood 25. Palm Beach 26. Southern Beach 26. Thunder Beach 25. Inland is going to be 26 degrees, 27. Everywhere else is going to be 27. Manhattan Oakland 25. Oakland's going to be 24. Brampton 26. Dover 24. Cabo 25. Toronto 24. Newmarket 26. 22 26. Oakland 24. Oshawa 23. Peterborough 26. Goulburn 22. Purple 24 degrees, 24.5 degrees, Plus 25 degrees, Mary's 36 degrees, Sunderland's gonna get some 24 degrees. So let's go to London. Let's go to next tower, which is this I think. Puyol's 80 degrees, Hanover's 80 degrees, Martin 80 degrees, Holmes 80 degrees, Lyson 80 degrees, Collingwood 90 degrees. Palm Beach gonna get sun 90 degrees. Collingwood's gonna be 90 degrees. Sotheby's 90 degrees. Atlanta 90 degrees. Everywhere Airport's 95 degrees. Hamilton Oakville 20 degrees. Branson 20 degrees. Oakville 20 degrees. Arlington 20 degrees. Snowfall 90 degrees. Scarborough's 20 degrees. Newmarket also 90 degrees. Suxford 80 degrees. Ashford 90 degrees. Widow 80 degrees. Coburg 20 degrees. Marvel 90 degrees. Georgia's 20 degrees, Babylon's 90 degrees, Eddie's 80 degrees, on the last going to get 70 more 5 degrees. So this is the end, London. This is the end of the video. So